Bowel cancer, we all know, it's something so scary. You don't want to ever hear the word cancer, no matter how old you may be. But according to a new alarming study by the American Cancer Society, a growing number of millennials and Gen Xers are being diagnosed with colorectal cancer. This has primarily been known to affect adults over the age of 50. Look, a lot of ideas out there as to why. Some are saying maybe higher rates of obesity, poor diet, sedentary lifestyles. But 3 in 10 rectal cancer diagnoses now are in people below the age of 55. And this, do we change screening guidelines? Why is this happening? Do we need to really take a big look in the mirror at lifestyle? Because this was, to think that people in their 20s and 30s are showing up with colorectal cancer.
Have you talked to millennials, though, about what's going on and how they are engaging with each other in terms of their views on sex and sexual positions and anal sex and vaginal sex? And there is a link between anal sex and colorectal cancer. Adenocarcinoma, I know in our research it said squamous cell carcinoma is associated with HPV. Adenocarcinoma can be associated with HPV. So I think part of this, my personal opinion, in addition to obesity, poor diet, lifestyle, whatever, is the sexual conduct that the millennials are engaging in, and they all need to be aware of this.
We don't have obvious, clear cause effect. Right now, if we did, I would say, okay, do X, Y, and Z to lower your risk. We do know that healthy lifestyles in general reduce your risk of all cancers, but I also do think it highlights that if you are, look, in the past, if you're in your 30s and you notice a little blood in your stool, you almost always would just blow it off to, hey, you probably have a hemorrhoid. Still, by far the most likely cause of what's going on there. But if you have unexplained blood in your stool over a period of time, or you have really dark stools, where there's,
the thing about colon cancer, though, is that frequently there are no symptoms. If you have blood in your stool, that would be like a great thing. Most of the time they don't have, there's no symptoms at all, which is what's really concerning about it.
What about family history? Is that something, though, should be an indicator as to whether you're going to have your teen or young adult get tested?
Absolutely. And when your family member was diagnosed matters as well. And certainly if we learn more about the causes here and exactly why we're seeing a increased risk in younger people, we'll keep people abreast.